So you continue to hone your skills, and you attended the Art Institute of Charlotte. Just talk about that experience, the admission process, whether it was a competitive atmosphere, and how it differs from attending a typical four-year institution.
Well, the Art Institute that we had in Charlotte was good and bad. It was a joke, but it was still the most serious thing at the same time. Like they were trying to, I think they were, I think they were more of a design school where they actually went in and cut fabrics and learned about the true deeper aspects of uh, clothing and fabrics and interior and etc. So they started converting it over, but a lot of the staff was still learning, still getting certified. So it was a very interesting experience. But I just remember going and seeing the campus, and it was like, yo, I could sit out here and it's a whole nother world. Even though it was in the same city I grew up in, it just felt like a whole nother world. There's ducks swimming in the pond. There's white people walking around with their dogs, you know what I mean? And everybody here seems to be on some trying to figure it out and going to get it at the same time, you know what I mean? So when I got there, the crazy thing was I had to pay every week to be there. And it was a 2-year school. So essentially you were cramming 4 years worth of education into an accelerated program. And then you had to do a portfolio to exit. And it was very challenging and competitive. I met a lot of cats I'm still cool with to this day because we push each other to be competitive in that environment. And then the professors who were also designers, illustrators, whatever were, they were the ones, they would teach you a lot about critical thinking and how to critique to be constructive, not destructive. You know what I mean? Like it's not enough to just say this looks terrible. Why is it terrible?
Hmm.
What could make it better? And if you don't have that answer, is it really terrible? Or is it just you don't like it? You know what I mean? So I went there for like a year and a half, man. And right before I got in portfolio, I just got bored and frustrated with it. And I had already been freelancing. So I don't know. My mind was just like, I'm spending all this money. I'm going to be in debt when I leave. I might as well just go out here and go for it. Cause I am a believer in education, but I'm also a believer that education comes in many forms. And you know, ownership and controlling your destiny and experience are always the greatest life lessons to me.
Okay.